fantastic. During the 1980s, there was only one place you could really go as an actor, and that was the Everyman. There was still that kind of sports casual thing going on in Liverpool. Everybody seemed to wear tracksuits and trainers, and if you were different, I mean, I used to wear long trench coats and trilbies and motorcycle boots and stuff like that, and this is where you would meet like-minded people who all dressed like that. I remember there was a poet who used to come round and he would write a poem in front of you. I think he charged a couple of pounds, and you'd give him a theme and he'd sit with you and have a drink, and the time it took to have a drink he'd write a poem and then he'd recite it. To me that was fantastic. It was better than karaoke, innit? What inspired me to become an actor was when I worked here as an usher. Back in the day, the entrance to the theatre would be, well, kind of like where the seats up to the circle are now. There would be a door here, and I would stand here with my ice creams. I'd get something like £8 a night, but your real fee was just getting to see as much theatre as you wanted. That was my payment. So this is a really special place for me and any true Beatles fan. Some people believe that they started life at the Cavern Club, but in fact it was this place here, the Casbah Coffee Club. This was owned by the Best family. Pete Best was obviously the original drummer of the Beatles, who I went on to portray in a couple of films, including Backbeat. Well, that was 20 years ago, and I didn't have to master any of the pedals. I mean, I really can't drum. I mean, what do I... But when we did the film, obviously, you don't see the feet. So forget that. So that was one challenge. Look, you're spoiling all my secrets now. Everyone thinks I'm a great drummer. I'm not a priest either. I've played a priest.
Yeah, well, you've got more work to do, I believe, young man, but I'm heading for home.
And we're going to Penny Lane now, which is where I grew up, believe it or not.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. Lovely to see you again.
Nice to
Stay well. See you soon.
See you.
It was just knowing that the Beatles sat on these steps, and it's almost tangible, that residual energy of what once was. As an artist, it was inspirational. It really made you feel that you too could do it. This is the shelter in the middle of the roundabout. That's a lyric from the song Penny Lane. Behind the shelter in the middle of the roundabout, a pretty girl is selling poppies from a tray. They tried to turn it into a bistro called Sgt. Pepper's Bistro, but its location just didn't lend itself to passing trade, really. It's in the middle of a roundabout. So I first came here when I was 10 years old. Sat over there, second row. We beat Luton Town 6-0. Ian Rush scored 5. So it was a baptism of fire. I've been coming back ever since. And of course, I've had some of the greatest nights of my life here, you know, which this football club gives you. I'm very privileged to support this football club.
Liverpool win, Fonzie. You wish you out today.
Jack, look. The champions will let go top of the table. Liverpool 4, Tottenham Hotspur 0. I am absolutely overjoyed.
Liverpool has that community feel, that kind of socialistic, everyone's looking out for the next man. What Liverpool does is it energises me. I almost feel like I come here to steal its energy.